With me on the line today from Capital Network, I'm joined by Riccardo Lowi. Riccardo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
We're talking Avacta today, Riccardo. A couple of big announcements from them recently. Just remind us what those have been.
So first, last week, Avacta announced an R&D collaboration with Bach BioSciences for the development of a novel class of anti-cancer drug conjugates. And this is a very exciting step, potentially leading to a preclinical deal with Big Pharma over the next 12 to 18 months, I would say. And secondly, as widely anticipated, Avacta announced today a rights issue. So the company plans to raise about £11 million, and added to the current cash balance, this should support operations well into calendar year 2020, so past the IND filing for the leading asthma program.
Well, let's talk firstly about the Bach BioSciences agreement here, Riccardo. Tell me a bit more about what's involved here.
So this collaboration reveals essentially a novel class of drug conjugates that are able to leverage a synergic effect of an aptamer checkpoint inhibitor and a cytotoxic drug selectively released in the tumor microenvironment. And this is quite a new concept in the field of drug conjugates, which is why Avacta and Tufts University were able to deposit a broad patent estate covering this technology and all its possible therapeutic applications. And the collaboration will now be focusing on development of a PD-L1, which is the aptamer part, and an I-dash conjugate, aiming for in vitro data in the first half of 2019 and in vivo efficacy data from animal models around the third quarter of 2019, potentially allowing for an interesting preclinical licensing deal around that time. And of note in this regard is that Avacta retains the global commercial rights for the therapies coming out of this collaboration.
And as far as that fundraise is concerned, Riccardo, as you point out, they're looking to bring in just over £11 million here.
Yeah, that's right. And considering the existing liquidity and an expected cash burn of about £8 million a year, this rights issue should support operations well into early 2020, so past the crucial IND filing for Avacta's leading therapeutic program, which is an aptamer PD-L1 and LAG-3 bispecific blockade for cancer indications. And looking at the market capitalizations of comparable peers, for example, Peeries and Molecular Partners, we see that biotech companies with a protein-based platform and drug candidates in the clinical stage, so where Avacta aims to be within a couple of years, are worth over 10 times what Avacta is worth today.
Oh, very good. So a couple of big bits of news there from Avacta. Riccardo, as far as their other programs are concerned and upcoming news flow, what can we expect? What should we be on the lookout for?
Absolutely. Basically, all other programs, both in-house and external collaborations for the development of aptamer therapeutics are well on track. And in particular, the leading PD-L1 LAG-3 immune-oncology asset, which is all developed in-house, aims to be in the clinic by 2020, as already indicated. So in 2020, we should see the first in-human phase 1 data for an aptamer drug candidate, which is going to be clearly a very important inflection point. And then, regarding the aptamer drug conjugate program in collaboration with Bach BioSciences, on that side, they aim to deliver in vivo efficacy data around the third quarter of 2019, and we would expect a very strong interest from Big Pharma in licensing this asset even before it enters the clinic.
Just a reminder, for Riccardo's full report, click on the eye in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Riccardo, thanks very much.
Thank you, Andrew. Goodbye.